So when creating a power series for a given function, you could start with one that you already know. So you could start with this is a geometric series. And then that converges to 1 over 1 minus x. And if you watched the podcast number 88, I used that. And then you could replace the x with x squared. And then you could integrate that. And then it's going to give you a series for tangent inverse. So you could do all of that for extra fun, or you could say, well, we have this little helper right here. And if you look at letter E, it then tells us what the series for tangent inverse is. So we could start with that. So tangent inverse of x is equal to the sum, and then I'm just going to jump over here to the formula. So it's got negative 1 to the n, and then x is raised to odd numbers, so that's 2n plus 1, divided by 2n plus 1. And then that works for x being between negative 1 and positive 1 inclusive. Okay, so start with that one. And then basically we just need to replace the x with x over 2. So now every place that there is an x, replace all of those x's with x over 2. So for tangent inverse of x over 2, the series will be negative 1 to the n, and then replace x with x over 2. And over here, replace the x with x over 2. And then basically we just need to clean that up a little bit. So tangent inverse x over 2 will be, so right here, there's a 2 that's getting raised to that power. So we have 2 raised to the 2n plus 1, and that little 2 is in the denominator. So then I can say just take that 2 and put it in the denominator, 2 raised to the 2n plus 1. And then there was already a 2n plus 1 in the denominator. And then it's alternating, so it has negative 1 to the n. And now the numerator just has x to the 2n plus 1. So I basically just moved that little red 2 to the bottom. And then the last part is over here, multiply, to solve for x, multiply everything by 2. So that means that this series works between negative 2 and positive 2 inclusive. And that is it.